Hello and welcome back to GoHighLevel Mastery course. In this video, we are going to look at one specific trigger and one action that we have just discussed in the last video. We will use the Facebook comment trigger and connect it with the Facebook interactive messenger action. The goal is simple. When someone comments on a Facebook post, an automatic private message should be sent. Just keep in mind the exact same procedure applies to Instagram and TikTok comment triggers as well. So if you understand this, you will be able to use Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of three triggers and actions as well. So let's go to the screen and build this. So right now we are in Workflow Builder. So first of all, let's name it Facebook comment to DM, and we will use the trigger. Click on this, search Facebook comment on a post. Beta shows that it is in the beta version. It may show some error. Click on this, select a page and make sure that the page has been correctly integrated with your GoHighLevel setup. So we'll select the page. Our company page is here. You can select the post as well. We've just posted about the hiring. We are currently hiring right now. That's a good news for all of you. So we can select the post as well. So we'll select the post, save the trigger, track first level comments only. If toggled on, we will consider only the first level comments, else we will consider all the nested comments as well. So this feature will not work for Facebook groups. If we don't turn it on, it will also consider the nested comments. For example, if someone is going to reply to some comment on the post, it will also take that. So if you don't want to take that, just turn it on. Save it. Our trigger is correctly set. Now we want to send a Facebook interactive message. Okay, so we should keep in mind that sends a Facebook message to the contact needs to have previously messaged the connected Facebook page no more than 24 hours before arriving at this event in order for the message to successfully deliver. This window does not apply to comment reply. So we can reply to the comment on the Facebook post, but we cannot send him a DM if he has not contacted us, if he has not sent us a message. Facebook has this barrier that you cannot send a message to somebody who has not sent you a message in the last 24 hours. Anyways, I'll teach you how you can send a message. So you can create a template. If not, you can simply send a message over here. We can use his name as well. First name. It's your creativity. You can utilize AI over here, and with the help of AI, you can reply completely customized reply. And if you want a fixed reply to every commenter, you can set that up over here. So save the action. So this is how you can use the Instagram trigger, Instagram comment, or TikTok comment as well. Instagram comment in the post, pages or logics. Okay, so we don't want to select post. Okay, save the trigger. And so there's also a restriction on Instagram as well. You cannot send a DM to anybody who has not sent you a message in the last 24 hours. Okay, it was interactive message, so let's check DM. Same goes for DM. So you cannot send a DM to anybody on Facebook or Instagram if they has not sent you a message in the last 24 hours. Okay, let's check now TikTok. TikTok has doubled their barrier. You cannot send a message on TikTok if they has not sent you a message in the last 48 hours. You can simply reply a comment to them using this trigger. So now one thing we have learned, that we cannot send a DM depending upon a comment because we have a barrier on all three social media platforms. So what we can do now, let me tell you the use cases that we can utilize. We can add a tag based on their intent because we have the comment and we can get an idea depending upon the comment body that this user has this kind of intent, so we can add a tag depending upon that, and we can try to nurture him. We can discard it if we get an idea that he is not a serious buyer. So we can create and update a contact, we can create an opportunity and create another pipeline in order to nurture him moving forward. It all depends upon your strategy. Assign it to an owner if that user is serious and you think that assigning him a user will help you nurture him and close him. Internal notification, you can send an internal notification, email, Slack, or in-app notifications in GHL. Stop cold nurture workflows. Start internal follow-up for workflows and track content performance as well. You can get an idea that how your content is performing on the social media platforms. And re-engagement signals. But now the main question is, in the workflow, how are we going to know that this was present in the comment? This was the intent of the comment. So by which feature we will get to know that the comment means this? So there are two ways. First of all, we will apply if else a condition inside GoHighLevel workflows. You can apply in the similar cases the conditions. We will look for Facebook. So there's nothing. Okay, go back and again look for Facebook. So this is not available over here, so let's cancel it. Now the other option is inside triggers. There's an option to add filters. If we click on filters, we will get the option of these two filters: contains phrase and exact match. It depends upon your strategy. If you think that exact match can work, it depends upon your post. And in this case, I think contains phrase will work better. So this is a hiring post. So in return of hiring post, usually people comment like interested or something like that. So I will write interested. So this is the criteria in order to qualify for a lead to be dropped in this workflow. So we'll save the trigger whenever someone replies to this post with this keyword in their comments, so they will fall in this workflow. Now we can do whatever we want. So as I said, we cannot send him a message because he has not sent us a message in the last 24 hours. So what we can do is we can reply him in the comment. Reply in comments, there's an option to like the comment as well. I have got a brief from ChatGPT. I will post that over here. And you have custom fields as well. You can use the custom fields values in this reply as well to save the action. Whenever someone comments on this post with the word interested in it, so they will get a reply in the comment as well. So the purpose of this video is just to tell you how you can use this trigger and action. So it's up to you and your client's strategy that how you want to use it. Our purpose is only to explain the capabilities of triggers and actions. See you in the next video.